This information has been sent already to other country, United Nations, NATO, European, UK, United States. This information already has been sent by Space God site to these few countries who have a power over you, Canada team, to this few countries stand up and bring in your government. Canada freeze, unable to move on the investigation to bring in Muslim inside your Canadian Security Service building and India culture on the international court. So you must believe, you believe it or not, this is going to happen in very, very soon, because a space God site, a raising from sun by angel of the gods, coming landed in the moon to bring in United States and UK on the attack. This information to you, United States, UK, United Nations, NATO, European, you are not too far to facing completely your country 55%, even more, your country be destroyed. According to the information I have, ladies and gentlemen, Space God did give warning to the United Nations, but first they give warning to USA, because we all know that United States be under investigation on the attack if they don't stand up and send in this information to the United Nations and to the NATO and European government and UK to stand up and bring in freezing government of Canada to not carry on. Canada government cannot carry on their agenda, because my investigation, according to the gods, raising from space in the moon to come for soodom and goomarh. To you, UK government, United Nations, European, especially to you, NATO, you be under serious attack, and especially to you, United States, you be biggest responsibility for the Canada, what they did so far, and you be on the serious responsibility what is coming by space, because God released an angel from sun, landed in the moon to come by a storm, tornado. But very soon, this tornado will change it to the major to tsunami and major earthquakes. And God wants to send into you, European government, United Nations, and NATO, UK, and United States. You be responsible what is coming to happening by space God side very soon to your country. And God give you warning. You are warning before too late. You are responsible to raise forcing behind the United Nations and NATO to freeze in government of Canada before too late, because what is coming from moon, ladies and gentlemen, angel of the God brings soodom and goomarh very soon to bring my investigation in the international news against the Muslim in Canadian Security Service and against the India culture inside the Canadian Security Service in Canada and their government. And Iran here too, because I believe Iran here did not positive behind my future. They're looking from far away to my case, and they're looking only to I do wrong, and they get credit, and they say this person is wrong. Iranian people cover the Canada, ladies and gentlemen, to get their life in Canada carry on, which is there is no room is going to be for Iran here in Canada to build in their life in Canada. This is my message to the United States or United Nations. This information coming to the world news, ladies and gentlemen, to know that God wants to bring government of Canada on the international courts. And God give warning to United Nations, UK, NATO, before too late, especially United States, before too late, you are responsible to bring in government of Canada on the international news, on the Qasem Yarahmadi investigation. If you don't do that, we will attack you, USA, UK, United Nations, European. According to the information I must send to your site, you must be aware of major tsunami coming. European government, United Nations, NATO, they bring soodom and goomarh to the European, to your sites, and to the NATO, and to the UK especially. They bring soodom and goomarh to the United States if your team not stand up and bring in government of Canada under my investigation from 2020 till April 22, because I have lawsuit against the Muslim in Canada, inside the Canadian Security Service and inside their country. I have lawsuits and I want to bring this few culture on the international court, and all the world must receive that government of Canada facing this lawsuit by a space coming, according to the God from moon, angel of the God coming from moon to bring biggest tsunami ever we'll see in the history and biggest earthquake ever we'll see in the history. They bring in rain, storm, beginning, but in 2023 in soon, they bring biggest tsunami, biggest earthquake ever we'll see in the history to bring this few culture inside the Canada from their Canadian Security Service, Muslim, Arab, India culture, and Iranian under my investigation to bring this few culture on the international court by bringing government of Canada on the bankruptcy. This information coming to the many people to receive that, and God did give you warning, USA, UK, you are responsible to send in to United Nations and not to European if they don't stand up and freezing government of Canada on the Qasem Yar Ahmadi investigation. They are going to lose in their country in 2023, because this tsunami earthquake will destroy the European, UK, United Nations, NATO, including your country, United States.